I didn't time that one right. I was running in the kitchen, grabbing me a beer, drinking some Rolling Rock tonight. Now, I know a lot of people will probably say, Sparky, you shouldn't drink and fly. But it's only a game. So I don't care. So, there is a new CG out. New CG is a mining CG. Oh, yay. I was getting burned down mining. But, it's for another Class 5 storage rack with expanded capacity. I can use another one of those. So, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But there's gonna be a caveat to this one. We're gonna be listening to Mama Akko in the background. He is almost done with the sender section of the document. For people coming in who watch the Elite Dangerous streams and don't know anything, yeah, I'm a VTuber. Yeah, I listen to drama coverage. I know Akko. I stream on with Akko every now and then. This is just I'm wanting to stream. I'm also wanting to play Elite Dangerous, but I'm also wanting to listen to what's going on right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them up while we do this.
Blank, yeah, somehow you guys and Silver are always back to back, which, you know, red skull emoji. Blank, you guys talk to Silver at all? Maybe there could be a way in the future to, you know, not duke it out in 2-week period if you control when. Redacted lol. Blank, oh boy. Redact, let's see. Redacted Silver's not like Cinder. Blank, wait, really? Redacted a long time ago.
Someone in chat can tell me if that's good or not. Someone in chat, go ahead and tell me if that's too loud or not, but...
blank, ha ha ha. Redacted, buckle up. Blank, not the scrolling text lore drop. Redacted. Ever since Cinder came out with her design in 2021, people have been comparing her to Cinder.
No, I need that. I need that down just a little bit more.
Copied her personality, her literal laugh. The way Silver must have been brought into this.
Alright, there we go.
Cinder tried reaching out to her.
Not too loud, but enough for me to hear it, enough for, you know, people in the background to hear it if need be.
Is that the point that Cinder is soft banned in her chat? I'm gonna repost that and then replace. There we go.
I'm turning the in-game audio down just a little bit. Alright, there we go. That should work. That should work. There we go. I can stream. Okay, so this new CG is going on right now. Is mining CG for Cobalt and Bromelites. Well, it's you can buy Cobalt and sell it or mine it, or you go for the Bromelight. Bromelite's more valuable, so we're going for Bromelite. And the system CG's in, there's a system of greens with Bromelite, so we're gonna go there. There's not. Well, yeah, I can hop into my Discord. I'll hop in my Discord. That way nobody can hop in if need be. And then I'll just mute myself and stuff. There we go. There we go. It's okay. There we go.
There's more instances of things happening, but like Silver hates.
Okay.
Blank, sorry to hear that.
And if you hear that in the background, my wife and kid are playing around in the front room.
Redacted, and she's always trying to
don't mind that.
Because of doing stuff together. It'd be super beneficial for
okay, let's look here. I am in the Diamondback. I don't need to be in a Diamondback.
Always been kind to me, but communications are a bit sporadic. I did have the opportunity to get to know her a bit before.
I do know I need to put my modified scanner, sub scanner on.
She used to do cosplay and compete too, so I was like, damn, she'd get along.
Carry us over. Let's swap ships first.
Apparently not. Redacted, they're very similar people, and from the start, I suggest they get along great. So we found out Silver had an ego. We've asked to do sponsors together with Mythic. We've asked to do merch together with GS. You know, besides just stream collabs, and all the fans want it, but there's one person in the way of that happening. Sorry, Blank, it's just a very loaded topic. 5 years in the making. Oh my goodness. Blank, now you're good. I'm actually really appreciating the context because I've been wondering. Oh, goodness.
Let's see. I need details of a scanner. Yep, that's the non.
It's not like we can address it publicly, so this stays between us. Blank, I'm just surprised that considering what you mentioned.
Which one was? Oh no, that's on my other mining. Hang on. Let me get the mining clipper out.
About it, but you provide a service that's beneficial to her, so.
Right here. My other engineered one is on here.
Typically, no, they have a rotating internal 6-week calendar, but it doesn't show everything.
That's right.
Silver's drop was completely unknown until a week earlier this week, when it showed up silhouetted on the website. Blank,
there it is.
Schedule hers next to yours. That means she'd know in advance about yours, though, which redacted. Well, if it was ready to go and she could launch whenever, I don't know. Gamersubs could have said not last week when Cinder's Earth drop was, but the week after is free. I don't know if they disclose whose drop it was. Typically, they don't when we've asked. Blank, because yeah, TBH, 1 is a coincidence, 2 is a bit sus, and 3, if 3, then it starts to become a pattern. Redacted, Sacro Splash, Pyro Power, Silver Merch, Cinder Merch.
Let's see, where is it at? Scanner.
To back. Now she has a promo V card with this drop.
What is the scanner? There it is.
So like I said, we think there's favoritism. There's more to it. It's frustrating. So it's like no matter what we do, we're always competing with her or being compared to her, and people keep asking about getting along and collabing. Oh man, my throat's getting.
Alright, there it is. I don't know why it makes you sell those. I mean, I wonder. I wish it just allowed you to buy it back,
I didn't think of the flavors, but you're right.
but it won't let you just buy it back.
Like from an external viewpoint, it feels more like Silver gets part
or
of
buy it and take the little Sharpie marker off.
To be honest.
Oh well.
Now, we probably didn't help when we did the blank Silver then Cinder. Redacted. Oh yeah, that too. Oh,
Let's see,
I don't know
fine
if you followed
grips.
Blank, but she drew Silver first, and then it was going to be Cinder Blank, but now working on Cinder.
What is it? Surface scanner, detail surface scanner. Alright, it's right there already.
Blank, coincidence for a fact, yeah.
Okay.
Redacted, yeah. Blank, she's done Silver once before a year ago, so they already knew each other. I was the one that introduced them.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No, I gotta go to the CG site.
Blank,
Okay.
yeah, no worries.
I don't have it marked yet.
I did bring up Silver in passing.
Well, I shouldn't have to mark it anyways, because...
Aware of the lore. I hope it didn't make Cinder feel weird or awkward.
Okay, let's see. There we go.
Didn't mention it. Redacted, I wouldn't worry about it. It's whatever. Like, still kind of sucks. Hypothetically, if there'd be a way to mend things or an opportunity to patch things up, would that be something you guys would engage with, or is it just as you said, whatever? Redacted, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. 413, 414, 25. Artist one messaged me and our DMs asked if Reddit told me about this conversation with them about Silver 3 days earlier. She hadn't. Red never told me about this himself, the same way he never told me about the conversation with Nano and Shiloh these days earlier. His messages with Mod 1 and Artist 2 about Silvervale, or that Bao and Cotton were part of his Blank, heyo, hope you're having a good weekend. Was wondering if I to mention our chat.
What do you mean, sleepyhead?
Cinder, I don't think so. Blank, okay. Cinder, what was it? Blank, well, we had a brief convo around Silver, and apparently she's a bit of a sore subject, and that there's a bit of a history for you guys. So even
I jump into the voice chat if you want.
It's whatever.
You want to
chat?
I
don't really know the details. I couldn't help but feel a bit bad for bringing it up here a couple of times in our past combos, and wanted to take the time to apologize to you if I unknowingly made you feel bad, angst, or impacted you in any way by mentioning her.
You yawn?
I didn't really
yawn. I'm tired. I walk a full-time job.
Of a sore subject can trigger some feelings in folks, and I'd feel bad if I made my friend feel bad, even unknowingly say yeah, sorry. Cinder, oh yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation, but it's okay.
Alright, there we go.
Blank, okay, well, I'll keep in mind for the future. And let me know if I can help in any way. Thanks, I appreciate it. Okay, now we're getting to...
Alright, there we go.
Now we're getting to the dock. My throat is really...
Not eating? Okay.
Hit like, chat. Hit like... I need it.
Oh, no, what? Hang on. No, what I need to do... Time out. I need to do something else. I need to hit the nav beacon.
Silvervale, like my friends, only knew what.
I need to hit the nav beacon.
Nano Silvervale, like my friends, only knew the information that Nano shared. I won't be adding or addressing most of the DM screenshots shown in Silver's document since they were all present with Nano's document, and the full conversations were already shown. After going through the things Silver wrote, I'll address the many things she claimed on her stream.
And I need limpets.
Alright.
I forgot limpets. Damn it.
Alright, starting from Cinder's document. I want to note, as others...
Oh, you gotta be joking me.
I find impossible that he solely acted on his own intentions without Cinder's knowledge or consent, given the extent to which he has represented her publicly and professionally. Silver, who wanted no personal or professional relationship with me at all...
I got nothing on this ship.
...how Red and I conducted ourselves together. She just agreed with the narrative.
Why the fuck you ended it me?
And added to the choir of voices, pushing all the blame onto me. I am VTuber1 in the screenshots provided by Nano in her document. I've been a friend and a client of Nano for years.
I'm gonna do some mining. I haven't mined anything yet.
Sweetheart, and just wants her clients to be happy. It breaks my heart.
No, I don't have any fan value, stupid pirate.
Used for growth rather than a talent living person, and gaslit into somehow believing how she was being treated was okay. Nano was not being manipulated, abused, or treated as a tool by Red or I in the almost 4 years working together. The screenshots. One of the first screenshots.
I'm actually doing multiple things. I'm getting ready to do the mining CG a little bit, and I'm also listening to Mama Akko talk about the situation I've been
removed from Silver's version of the screenshot.
Not really involved in, but you know, listening to.
Here is the same screenshot in Nano's document, where the bottom is also cut off to hide what Nano.
I am now.
And this is how it appears in Bao's document. Nano's message isn't cropped out because Bao had no reason to remove it. So proud of Nano for having the courage to come forward to the affected people with all of this and to let everyone know how they were being unknowingly sabotaged. I've spoken to her privately and want to be clear that I have no ill will or hard feelings towards her. For her involvement in this. I urge people reading this to try and understand the emotional manipulation on display and emphasize with her situation. There's a lot I could say about how disgusting I find her behavior towards other creators.
Now I've got data.
I want to focus on my personal experiences. No one was sabotaged because of...
Now I gotta go to Trailblazer ship.
Pushed readers to emphasize
Do you get... Can you get limpets at the Trailblazer ship?
Cinder and I. Discovering that all of this was going on behind the scenes has been gut-wrenching.
I would think you
can. I didn't know Cinder, we weren't friends, and we barely talked. Even writing this, I don't understand what I possibly could have done to warrant the level of malice and cruelty shown. In our private interactions, I was cordial as possible, but I just wasn't interested in associating with her professionally or being her friend. From the few uncomfortable interactions I did have with her, I had gotten the vibe that her primary goal was to climb the social and content ladder and grow as a brand. I'm fully aware how common that attitude is, and that's just how you grow in this sphere. But I personally don't have the emotional fortitude or bandwidth to have friendships for the express purposes of growth. For the record, I think it's fine to have that view and approach for content creation, but I also reserve the right to simply not vibe with somebody, and I would much rather not associate with someone at all than pretend to be their friend for the purposes of growing a brand. Oh, excuse me. That's literally every VTuber? It is. 110% it is. Also, hold tight. Oh, excuse me.
Len, tell me something. Can you hear what's going on in the background?
See her at public events. When finally given the chance to speak to her, she refused any kind of business relationship.
Is it too loud or not?
I accepted it. That's what Red prioritized me pursuing. I just tried to be her friend, and if not friends, then at least on good terms. She was absolutely correct in saying that she has no right to vibe with somebody. She was never obligated to be my friend, but instead of telling me that directly, she was completely two-faced to me. I did nothing wrong to her, yet she still held some hatred against me for existing alongside her. The only time I'd actually talked to her
I've got something streaming in the background listening to it. It's a friend of mine doing a stream. I'm trying to listen to him while I'm doing this. I've got it going through the speakers of the stream. I didn't know if you could hear it or not.
I saw it on Twitter later on. Again, I think it's gay to say I didn't consent to my picture being taken. You're at a convention, woman. You don't want your picture taken. How about you don't go to a convention? For fuck's sake.
What, too loud?
Sounds so fucking gay.
No, I have something going on in the background I'm listening to. I didn't know if you could hear it or not.
For fuck's sake. I'm sorry. That just boggles me. Also, Cinderella love meeting you. Wanted to collab. Appreciate the sentiment, but I prefer not to do collabs. No worries. Hope you're having a good weekend.
Okay,
Oh,
well, I'm just trying to make sure.
Interesting. The picture is just her model. Yeah, exactly. It's just her model on the screen. They're so fucking gay. Ah, I'm sorry. This is so dumb. After the meet and greet, she contacted my manager at Mythic to ask me to collab with her. I told them I would rather not collab, but accepted her friend request on Discord after turning her down. Private DMs, she reached out and asked me to do merch or other various forms of collab to be monetized, to which I declined. I always prioritize my mental health and peace over any potential profit that would make me feel used transactionally and put me out of my comfort zone. I could have messaged Silver on Twitter again. I could have friended her on Discord out of blue. To me, both of those would have been weird considering
so I'm on Trailblazer Dream.
We had a Mythic booth together. Red and I tried to go through Mythic.
It's make sure I'm signed up. I'm pretty sure I still am.
Messages to Mythic after my name is brought up. She could have let Mythic tell me she wasn't interested and went about her day. She made the decision to message me on Twitter, which was never shown in her document.
Yeah,
in her document, Silver said she told Mythic she would rather not have collabed, but instead accepted my friend request on Discord after turning me down, but never showed where she turned me down in our Twitter DMs. Silver didn't message me to tell me off or that she didn't want anything to do with me. Like one of her mods implied, she was claiming to them. She told me she was always down if I wanted to message her anything. I have been in Discord servers with Silvervale for years and never once sent her a friend request because I thought it'd be really weird to do so. It was only after Silvervale sent me this message explicitly saying this message on Discord would work better than I did. Silver was the first one to message me, both on Twitter and on Discord. She conveniently cropped out my very next message after she turned me
signed
down,
up for the CG.
Understood her
Let's go
or
mine
any of the
some
following
Chroma
messages
lights.
that had nothing to do with monetized collabs, and we've gone through these already.
I'll have to turn Trinium off too. What am I doing?
She didn't say anything to me here or her
Twitter
message
systems.
about the picture I posted of us days earlier. She could have asked me to take it down. She had a problem with it with the same way she did about the fan art, and I would have. And we've read these already. These two messages are presented out of order in Silver's document. In Nano's, they were presented in the correct order, and you can clearly see the timestamps of these two messages. I don't know why Silver deliberately chose to lay them out in this way, other than to try and make red messages sound worse. Let's see here. You can see why they might think that. I had a live 2D model for my birthday with Nano that was eventually canceled.
Let me turn that down. Maybe it's too loud. All right, there we go. Turn that down a little bit more. He's like, huh? I gotta turn Trinium off. I gotta remember I was mining Bromelain and Trinium before I moved to the system. Since my carrier is not in this system, I have to jump out of the system to deposit any kind of Trinium. There's no need to do that. That's just more of a risk of getting interdicted.
But Silver's model wasn't canceled due to Red or I pressuring her to do it. Nano canceled it herself, and we've gone through these DMs. Very next day in her own server, Discord server, Nano said she was healthier and less stressed after canceling Silver's model. When Nano went to Red to clear up the confusion about the previous conversation, Red reassured her about working with Silvervale, and he understood her position. Nano told Red she was going to take a break to take back Silver's model, but never did. Nano lied and told Silver that her model was canceled because of me. Then I can't blame Silver for thinking that was the case. Nano chose to cancel Silver's model in November of 23. It was not mine or Red's fault. She never took it back like she told Red she was going to do because she was healthier and less stressed. Despite this, I don't expect Silvervale to care about what really happened to her model since now is currently making her brand new one. All of the girls that fucking did this. I didn't notice. Did anybody else know that? I didn't know that, actually. This was being worked on in September. Oh, that's so fucking dumb. Dude, Silvervale is such a bitch. you like her, continue to like her, but this makes her such a fucking bitch. Holy shit, man. This is insane, man. Congratulations, Nano. That's awesome. You got all. I'm waiting. Does anybody know who made Bow's model? Was that also Nanolith? Did Nanolith also make Bow's model?
So you turned the app in for Matt? Yes, I did. And
this is the
I am removing that.
Sure?
Please don't say his name.
An evil pact together. Like literally, I will reiterate: if anybody looks at this and thinks that Nanolith was manipulated in the way that oh, I can agree that Nanolith and Redacted should not have been talking about business. I've said this multiple times.
But yes, application is signed and turned in. We should be on the rating list. We just gotta wait for them to contact us.
If people like let this shit slide. Oh, it's so fucking gay. Oh. Oh, it is so hilarious.
Which one? Which one should I do? Which one should I do? Should I do one of the bigger ones?
I regret the sympathy I had for Silver over Hogwarts. I'll let that replay later. Because it's got the thing. That is so dumb. Let's cancel Cinder for getting models canceled. By the way, your models are almost done. This is the gayest drama. Listen, I talked about this with Tyga the other day. I was like, Tyga, I'm gonna be honest with you. Femboy drama is super.
Rome Light. Rome Light. Yep. Rome Light.
I take back that femboy drama is worse than a lot of the other drama I've seen. All right. Femboys, you know, they pretend to be women. They play around. They dress up in women's clothing. Real women are worse. All right. These real women are worse. I can't believe that Tectone talked this down. Femboy drama still worse. The next level is stupid. This is next level fucking retardation right here. Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, I'm in the dark side.
I think Silver's gonna have to talk with Nano. Listen, Silver already hates Cinder. Silverveil already sounds like she's a bit of a bitch, so I don't think it matters. You know, I really don't think it matters. This is insane, man. I'm just blown away, man. This is insane. Lily gets a model.
Good, easier to see.
Who's next? Who gets another model? All right, who's gonna get the next one? Tectone didn't read it. I don't believe he actually read the entire thing. I don't believe he read it. Recent models not an analyst? Okay. Fair enough. This is insane, though.
I don't see anyone around me, but I'm gonna sit here.
It's very mean, but it's possible. Listen,
and wait.
Steal people's game playthroughs and turn
because
make them his own.
Last time I mined and there was nobody in here, I thought it was safe. A pirate showed up like 2-3 minutes later, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Boy, that is crazy. Anyway, let's continue.
10%, yeah, it's 10%, but I don't know what I'm gonna find in here.
On Discord right before my model was canceled. She celebrated that we shared art despite the fact at the same time she and Redacted were actively working to take potential from more away. The only other message between us Silver showed in her document. She framed this DM for me as if I was secretly taunting her while working to get her model canceled. That story is untrue, and this message was 2 days before Red even had the conversation with Nano where she canceled Silver's model. My message was genuine, and Silver ghosted it anyway after inviting me to message her. Moving forward, Cinder and Redacted have spent years sabotaging me for no understandable reason. I have not done anything to warrant this.
God, this drama is so freaking dumb.
After what I've seen, that is a fucking lie. They actively sought to get my models and art canceled, and based on messages I have seen and shared above, seem to not have any second thoughts about doing so. I didn't do anything to warrant Silvervale's hate of me other than just existing as Cinder. Quite the mirror. Nano canceled Silver's model in 23 herself. Nano also canceled her deal she made with Red because Silver asked for art. Meaning Silver lost out on nothing due to their agreement. Their agreement was for Nano to not work with Silver anymore, not sabotage her and get her something.
Since you are front of this rock, turn a little right and prospect that one.
Not to work with her on his own. As far as he knew, nothing was canceled.
Okay, hang on.
It's hard to express how crushing a feeling it is to be talked about so cruelly and maliciously without my knowing, and to know opportunities and friendships were taken away from what I can only assume is spite and insecurity. There's no end to the amount of anxiety I feel knowing that if these rumors were expressed to Nano, I have to assume they were expressed to others as well. I hope this document and evidence presented will
29%.
Not the person that Cinder and Redacted tried to convince people I am. Yes, you are, woman. Yes, you fucking are. Rumors expressed about Silvervale were true to our experiences with her. There was no reason for Red or I to lie about the same way that there wasn't a reason for Red to lie to Nano about my experiences with Shy Lily. I hope this document and evidence presented will convince you that Silvervale is the person that I've shown her to be. You know what? It is. It is. It is. Alright, now I need to pause the music because it's time.
Now, because I probed it, does that mean the effects of the probe stick even if I switch to something else?
Never mind, we don't have to. She's bringing this up and reading it. Alright, perfect. She is perfect.
Because that's what it seems like.
God. Bow's model was made by Nano. Okay, somebody needs to give me the art credits because you guys are confusing me now. You guys are all confusing.
I don't think there's trinium in that.
Please.
Yeah, there's no trinium in that, so I can't ignore it just yet.
Silvervale's claims on our streams. When Silvervale finally had the opportunity to talk about me on her stream, she showed her true colors to everyone. However, no one watching would have known what those true colors really were. Almost everything Silvervale said about me on stream was greatly exaggerated or a lie.
Lipids, stop trying to fly into my
37 to 45.
cannon fire.
I feel like I have to. Silver didn't have to talk about this and then goes on to erroneously lie about me. 1743 to 53 to find out I've been systematically torn down for years.
Oh fuck! What happened? It didn't launch them.
1822 to 29. So yeah.
Oh, it swapped them. Why did it swap them?
Silvervale posted her doc towards the end of the day on April 26th. If Silver only found out about this day or so beforehand, it supports my timeline in the breakdown section of when she, Cotton, and Spike.
I wasn't paying attention. It swapped my firing groups on me. I don't know why.
I was asked if I wanted my name censored.
I must have hit a button by accident.
No, it was me. But when I went back and looked at the doc or the pictures about everything that happened, I went back to my messages with her.
Thanks for catching that.
Where she was so excited that we shared art and that we shared a model, I didn't think anything of it at all. And then I saw the fucking timestamp on it and just couldn't take it, man. It was so fucked up. It was so vile and cruel and malicious for no reason. Silver's referring to my message to her 2 days before Nano canceled her model in November of 23. I've already debunked this claim. My message to her was genuine. 2059 to 2150. I didn't know her. I wasn't her friend. I was just someone that she beat down progressively over years for no reason. And I feel like it says a lot about a person, and I just really needed to get it out there because it was just sitting inside of me. Like, so much was just sitting inside of me that I was realizing was just horrible, that I've gone through it, and I couldn't say anything because I thought she was just a really business savvy person, you know? I didn't know what was going on, yeah, and it's just been gnawing at me, and seeing that I feel like I had to get my side out there. As you've seen, Silverveil was not beat down progressively over years for no reason by me or Red, but Silverveil is implying that she had a problem with me for a long time. I'm glad that she's...
Well, the way I got this set up is my primary trigger is the mining laser and the collector, and then my secondary is prospectors. I hit the wrong button and swapped fire groups, because usually I can hit the trigger, and as it's mining, it's launching collectors, and by the time the asteroid is done, they're all out. And if I happen to lose collectors while I'm firing, it will just throw them out.
She made a ship tag, Cindervale. She's the one that came up with the art tag, and she talked about how close our designs were, and she wanted to be wolf girls together, and it was so strange because I didn't know this person, like she came out of nowhere, and the art was sweet, but I didn't want to retweet that, like I don't want to push a ship tag. Here's the image of my original design. I explained above that I didn't mean...
Yeah, I see him.
Ship tag. But Silver was valid for thinking this, and I agreed with her, which is why I immediately deleted the post before I realized. And again, they like solved it. Why
back up.
Something that was solved?
I did. Oh, now I'm being hit from behind.
Also, it's confirmed that the bow model is not a nanoless model. 2332 to 2347.
All right, let's check
really
that
weird.
rock.
So my mom retweets a ton of art made by me. She's amazing. I love her so much, and she didn't retweet that one. Silverveil is lying. Her mom did retweet my artwork, liked, and commented on it before she retweeted it later. Silverveil acknowledged that she did too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, fuck.
Is a fucking liar.
What?
Holy shit.
I'm being pounded by
These
asteroids.
fucking liars get unmasked. This is insane. Fucking...
Yeah, I lost half my collectors.
I haven't used this in a while.
Well, you're gonna have to pay attention. I mean, you went to that 29% and when you still had a ton behind you collect.
Yeah.
That's 11%. No, get one close if you can. Right above that 11. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up. Turn your nose up.
Yeah, Weasley little liar.
Yeah, I'll prospect it once I get this one done.
Okay.
I fire prospectors once I'm done mining a rock. And then once it's collecting, then I'll fire.
Whatever.
Well, you got your way of doing it, I've got my way of doing it.
Yeah.
I didn't know, I figured if you launched a prospector into another one without it being that one, you lost the collection advantage.
No, you don't.
Well, that's good to know.
Like, this person does not care about me and is not genuine, and I just
Alright,
don't
that
want
one's
to
done.
It was weird. I think the tweet got deleted and reworded, the ship tat taken down, but that stuck with me forever because it was just
It's
so
the only cheat I know that you can,
extremely weird to think
you know,
is what happened, but Silverveil's lying to
while
me,
you're
so
mining that, and you
Red
can look
messaged
for
her
another
because
one.
She was our only friend in the space at the time, and she was mutual friends with Silver.
Well, I usually have it to where it's while they're collecting, I'll look for another one.
Yeah, well, wait till you get these collected before you move.
That's what I'm gonna do.
How many you got so far? You probably got about 50 tons of bromolite on.
I think I got more than that. Actually, no, I don't. I got 46.
And then there's the TwitchCon picture. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about it. Like, you got TwitchCon to get a picture with your streamer. If it's like a meet and greet, that's totally normal most of the time. Like, you don't have to ask. It's sweet when you do, but it's like expected when you're in a public place. You're going to get a picture taken, especially if you're just like on a screen. But the fact that it was like a candid picture from far away at the perfect angle to make it look.
What did I say? 50 tons?
Closer, like,
40. Yeah,
like,
he said 50.
I want you to leave me
Nah, it's
alone.
at 53.
I wasn't far off. Just by the percentages of
therapy. This woman needs therapy.
of the 3 rocks you mine.
A schizoid. Like, people are saying that Cinder's the schizoid? No. Silverveil is the fucking schizoid. It's insane.
There you go.
Listening to
As soon as you get all these collected.
out of this situation. It is insane.
I got 30
You have
rating
to-
for me.
Therapy.
Huh?
Silverveil, go to
See, once these are collected, I got a 30 rating for me.
ruin more relationships if you keep doing this.
Yeah, you gotta remember that these, when you put these chunks out there, that are on a timer.
Therapy, woman.
And if that timer runs down to 0, they just disappear and you lose them.
Yeah, I know that.
Picture was taken in the moment.
Okay.
Wasn't pre-planned. Silverveil.
Alright, that's on spin now.
The opposite, just days later.
You're about
Silverveil
5
had-
seconds
posted-
behind.
You'd think she would have said something about it in the message, but she didn't.
Oh, hang on.
She didn't say anything about it in our Discord messages either. If she did, I would have taken it down. Earlier.
There you go.
2615 to 2701. And that's the reason I haven't done any meet and greets since then. Oh, fucking shut up, woman. That's such a fucking lie. Oh, I hate... Silvervale is literally what's wrong with women on the... Like, literally, women on the internet like this scare away men. Scare away men. Is literally fucking women like this. Women like this that lie like this. Again, I don't want to play it again, but...
And you were talking about jumping to where your carrier was. You do realize that it's 2,000 light seconds from the Astro or your mining now back to the CG station.
I know. It's an extra stop.
But if you jump out and jump back in, it's 18 light seconds.
I know. It's just an extra stop at the carrier to drop off trinium.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that. I would just jump in there, then jump back in here. And
yeah, well, and that's why I was saying is I need to turn off trinium. Which I haven't found any yet, so.
Oh, there is out there, because I'll tell you, I had some.
Oh, I know. I know it's out here.
This is an icy ring, so yeah.
Alright, I think I...
Well, look in your contacts and find the prospector.
And then sold it for money.
Yeah.
So I really don't give a shit about what he has to say. Him and all
there
of
it
his
is.
friends.
You forgot to click it before it got there,
give a shit about
and you
what
lost it.
Says. He's not a journalist. He is a fucking... He is like, he's just as bad as Keemstar because he's doxed people. Or shared their docs of their essay. So, you know.
I wouldn't waste time on 2%.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
This is disgusting, man. This is disgusting. Usagi's a fraud. Yeah,
Deleted.
I mean, I know who he's friends with. And and bad people stick together, I guess. You know. Usagi's a team of Keemstar. No,
You need a what?
Doxing people from
I say I need to continue going towards the planet. That's the direction I'm going.
Yeah.
A HoloLive talent when she was getting essayed as a kid.
I do this one and I do that one to the right of it. That round one. There's nothing in this one.
And I do think that if you move on as an individual, that you should be allowed to walk away. But like, I really don't give a shit about
5% no.
Because of how shitty he's been. So, you know. I really like if he
well, it look round, but it ain't round.
I really don't feel like you have a space to talk based on what you've done in the past. So I really don't give a shit about
there you go.
25%.
He apologized. Yeah, I'm glad he apologized for it.
Well, I'm gonna get out of here. You have fun.
I know what kind of person he is.
Hey, what do you think about the minor 49er for the name of the ship?
You know, there's a right way.
Yeah. I was gonna call mine something blaster.
I don't like them.
Rock blaster. Or master blaster.
Anyway.
Call it the 11th dwarf.
I've been so scared.
I may call it the master blaster because of, you know.
The internet. Turn off the fucking screen. I want her to talk
You could call it Raintree. That's the guy that taught me how to use explosives when I was building bridges.
I didn't want to have to deal with it, so I didn't do it. Silver was truly scared of me coming to talk to her and showing her compliments like.
Oh, is he the one that got you, you know, wrangled up in that whole mess?
Yeah, he's the one that taught me. At the time when he was teaching me, he was just starting to do big commercial things like those great big giant silos and the nuclear plant funnels.
Oh yeah.
And buildings and stuff like that.
For fuck's sake. Woman is a liar.
think you said mine was kind of child's play.
2701.
Oh yeah.
27.
31%.
Yeah, because
That reminds me, I still need to wrangle you up in a VC one day and record all your little bridge building stories.
Now Cinder says that she's just gonna walk away. And that's
you keep talking about that, and the
That is
years keep
completely
ticking
fine.
by.
I know. Well, with my son around now, it's like you're getting up in age.
Hey, now.
That she wants to walk away, so you should obey that.
Yeah, one of
I
these
think
days.
you're done collecting.
Yeah, one of these
Nothing's
days.
coming back.
Yeah, one of these days we gotta get together and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, then if you're really creative, you could do that coloring book thing and take the bridge pictures and make cartoons of it, so he can color them in.
I just take the photo album. You have all those bridge building pics in.
That ain't what I meant. Put the bridge per the story.
Huh.
Like the bee story was at Ulaga. When we cut down the trees and Ron and them got stung by the bees.
Mm-hmm. How many of those stories you got?
Too many. 20 years worth.
20 years worth. See. Let's see if I remember. You have the
guilt tripping's gonna fester. They're women. So
you have the officer trying to arrest you on the way to the job site story.
Let's see.
You
That was in
have
Tulsa.
you have the going down the river on the barge, and oh my God, there's a power line.
Yeah, you do, because maybe you are being petty.
That was Shoto.
Yeah. You have the beehive.
I said it as nicely as I could.
That was Ulaga.
Where directly did you say that? She didn't say it.
You have the stupid bitch that tried to get you
That was Hot
fired.
Springs, Arkansas.
Like, she reached out to my manager.
I was there at Hot Springs.
And it made me so stressed and anxious.
You were at Hot Springs. You were at.
I was at Hot Springs. I was at Ponca. I was at Ulaga, I believe.
No, you wasn't at Ulaga.
Hot Springs. I remember Hot Springs. And I remember Ponca.
To do something together about a year earlier. She never responded. It wasn't about a collab.
I'm trying to think.
On-stream collab, just to hang out offline. I wasn't friends with her on Discord, so I couldn't
You were at Ponca, you were at Hot Springs.
No, I didn't stay with you, but I remember I was with you down by Ulaga. We visited you.
I don't know. You may have. No, that was Spavinaw.
Spavinaw. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was Ulaga or Spavinaw.
But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and let you have your fun.
Okay.
I made pizza and I ate it. Now I'm sleepy.
Now you sleepy.
Now I'm sleepy.
Yeah, eepy.
Well, you know how filling it is.
I had garlic pasta today.
Garlic pasta. I got a recipe for a corn dog thingy bobber that I was gonna make. How to make corn dogs. And I was gonna use you as the test goat.
Okay. Are they like the Okie dogs, corn dogs?
Well, they're that, or they're like the state fair corn dogs that you like so well.
Good. Those are good.
And then here's another good one, even for a little bit. You know those little smoky sausages, weenies? That people have for like New Year's?
Yeah.
You could take them and put a toothpick in them and dip them in the batter and fry them up and make little corn dogs. His size.
His size. Mini dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just tried to talk to her. I sent her 5 messages after our first conversation over the next 6 months, all of which she ghosted. Nothing I said.
But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and let you do this.
Alright.
Talk
see.
to you
I'm at
later. I get the
158.
hiccups now.
Persistent about
Huh?
the collab?
I'm at
No.
158.
However, I asked Silver about the collab. She had an idea for it.
See, you're almost halfway
22,
getting done, and
but
it's
no
not
went
even been
anywhere.
30 minutes
Asking
yet.
me out offline, not
Yeah,
collab at the
alright.
November of
Take care,
22,
see you in a
which
bit.
Silverville never responded to.
Okay, well, not tonight, you
Silver
won't.
about her messaging me,
Oh, I'm
and
just
me
saying.
asking about
I
anything
know it.
other than
Talk
the
to you
collab on
later.
Discord,
Bye-bye.
Alright,
we're
bye.
all in the span of a few days in October of 23. That's every instance there was an attempt for me to do anything with Silvervale. Persistent in trying to talk to her like she said she was always down to do, kinda, yeah. When she never replied to my message on Twitter from a year earlier, and from what
Alright,
she said
there
in
you
her
go.
message to me, I gave her the
And then
benefit
a
of the
VC
doubt
now.
that she was missing my Discord messages and would eventually see and respond to me. 2050 to 2940. Like, to go to the extent that she did just to harass me in weird ways, it was really bad. And, like, there were just little things, you know? Like, little things that was, like, I don't really like this. I wish this would stop. But, like, I couldn't say anything. I couldn't do anything. Like it was, I was just accepted this as how it is, you know? And I just tried to get away from it as much as I could. I distanced myself. I tried to just not address it and just do my own thing. She just wouldn't leave me alone. After our first conversation on Discord, I messaged her 5 times with possible messages over 6 months. I would occasionally say hi to her in her Twitch chat until I was restricted. I very rarely replied to her on Twitter. I don't know what constitutes as me harassing her after she told me she was always down to message. Silvervale never communicated to me about anything. She falsely claimed to her chat that she was very direct with me about how she felt while portraying me as this
Alright, there we go.
person.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, goodness. 2940 to 3004. And I don't understand why she was so obsessed. Like, I'm sure there were other people that didn't talk to her.
Alright, let me turn this back up now.
It doesn't make any sense. I was not obsessed with Silver.
Alright, there we go.
Red wanted to pursue working together because he knew anything we did together would be a success. But to me, if Silvervale and I were on good terms publicly, whether through something like a collab or as small as interacting on Twitter, the harassment I was getting and she was supposedly getting too could have ended. I don't know what doesn't make any sense to her. 3136 to 33. I just prefer that if I'm going to...
Oh, why doesn't that not make any sense? Because she's a bitch.
I know they love me for who I am and not what they can get out of me. And I was super clear, I was super clear that I wasn't interested in a collab, and I tried to be as nice as possibly could. Like, I don't know how else I could have worded that. Like, that's a transactional relationship. If you come at me asking for a collab and I say no, and then you say, well, okay, how about merch? How about a song? How about this and this? Like, I don't want the money. I don't want the stress. Like, if I do one thing, then people expect more. You know, it's a gateway into having this person attached to my life that I don't know and I'm not comfortable with. So if I do one thing, I have to do all the other things, and I just didn't want to deal with that. Her intentions were super clear, and she kept asking, and what she kept asking was for a fucking merch and fucking collabs. Like, oh, we look the same. Okay, we're the same made up in a magical animal. Why does that fucking matter? Like, I didn't want to be around her, and I wish she could have just left me alone. As I explained, I asked Silvervale about every possibility other than a collab to see if she was interested in anything else Red had talked about us doing together to get it out of the way. I asked her once, she said no, I accepted that, and I moved on just trying to be friendly with her.
Killing Joke? Oh my god, that is a name I have not seen in fucking ages. What is up, man?
I love that. Just keep putting that up there. The proof. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. Oh, goodness. 3307 to 3437.
Don't mind the background. I'm just listening to another stream going on.
How she hit it. I'm surprised. I have no idea this was going on. I had no idea, man.
18% bromelain. There we go. That'll be my next one.
I don't want people thinking there's no nice in the world like there is, but this is amazing how two-faced she was and how well she hit everything. And it's fucking scary. Like, it's always what I was afraid of from
Elite Dangerous is awesome. You know, I've seen your name. I've seen you, hang on a minute.
Like, it's just a bad movie. It's just so irrationally evil in every single way. Just because I didn't want to do a collab with you, you want to tear my life apart. Amazing how two-faced Silvervale was.
You might be.
I accepted her decision when she told me she didn't want to collab, and after the one time I asked, she hid that from the public.
Is this the Killing Joke I know? Oh yeah, this is the Killing Joke I know. Okay, yeah. You know, I seen your name on some of the message boards for Frontier. And I'm sitting there going to myself, this can't be the Killing Joke that I know. It's like this can't be the Killing Joke. I guess I'm wrong. Dude, that's cool. I didn't know you played this game. Yeah, I got into this game about...
I don't see how not being able to work with nano.
let me turn this down a little bit more. Yeah, I got into this game back in May of this year. My mom's played this game since like 2018, 2019. And she's been trying non-stop to get me to play this game. And then she finally convinced me in May. And I've been playing it ever since. Yeah, I like it. I'm playing PC. I'm playing Odyssey. Yeah, I'm the same guy. Cool. Small fucking world. Small fucking world, man. That is a small fucking world. So things are good. Things are good. Still doing small streams with Rogue, Pin, Dragon, a couple other people. Doing a little bit of VTubing stuff. Just, you know, life. Got married 2 years ago, and I had a son about a year and a half ago. So, you know, life is the best thing I can say I'm doing right now. I'm actually glad to see you still kicking around. I hadn't seen no high nor have you. I was sitting there wondering, it's like, did he die like everyone else did? It's like, I hope not. Still manic mechanic? Yeah, a little, yeah. I'm still at the same job I was at years ago. I'll probably never leave that place. They pay me too good. But yeah, working aspects, nothing's changed. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's getting married and having a kid is definitely a change of life. You know, it doesn't sound so bad when you say it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna have kids. Anyone can do that. It's something completely, entirely freaking different to actually go through and do it. It's wild. Life is good, man. Enjoy your stream. I'll be looking. Thank you. Thank you for piping up to in chat. Man, that's man, I'm glad to see you okay, man. Alright, I'm gonna turn this back up now. Akko's just being quiet now. I'm in the background.
And like, she kept making this claim that her actions towards me were fueled by how often she saw us compared, a comparison that she originally even made with the fan art. So I don't know why she was surprised if you're the one that pushed it in the first place. Like, you were just a color swap of me and you said that? Oh, that's so bitchy to say. Oh. See, the Silver's getting work done from someone's Cinder commission before the canceling? That's crazy. That's crazy. Spawned here from the cutie herself. Hi, hello. Hello. I don't know who the cutie is, but hello. I need to use a restroom here soon. I think we'll read this one and then I'm gonna use the restroom. Let's see. You literally said, look, we're opposites, we're cute. Like, why are you surprised? Oh, I heard these comparisons and I heard these comparisons all the time too. All the fucking time, constantly. I saw them in my chat, I saw them in Discord, I saw them on Twitter, I saw them constantly all the time. But I would never do this. Like, if just being compared to me is the reason that you go around telling everyone that I hate you and that you slander me, all because we were compared, like, it's fucked up. Like, when I saw those things, sure, I get fucking sad. Like how you cannot get sad when people are calling this other person the better version of you and always asking why you don't collab with so-and-so. You're so much alike. Oh, you remind me so much of blah, blah, blah. Like I said, but I just think about how I could do better and put my little fucking horse blinders on and, like, be in my little bubble and do my own shit. I've never lash out and try and ruin someone's career. Like, people compared all the time. No one fucking does this. This is insane. You're right, no one does do this because it is insane. Except for you, Silvervale. It sounds like you did it. You wore that revealing dress, so you deserve what happened. That's Silvervale's argument about my fan art and how it relates to years of harassment I got for being her dollar store version.
Oh, I need to dump some lip bits.
Inspired Cinder's creation, not to sent hate and called names for years. Seeing comments comparing us didn't have anything to do with me knowing Silvervale hated me. Her own actions told me that. Nothing I ever told to anyone about Silvervale was slander or untrue to the way she treated.
Alright, this rock I can disable Trinium.
Comparisons made between us, but instead of just being friendly to one another, she decided to put on her blinders and ignore it because she couldn't bring herself to show me the kindness I showed her at every turn.
And the spinning.
Silvervale wouldn't have been able to work with Nano if Nano didn't cancel her deal as soon as Silvervale asked for her to do something. She would have lost out on one artist who initially agreed to cut her off. That is hardly anything to ruin her career. Alright, I have to use the restroom.
Excuse me.
Like 2 or 3 minutes, chat. I'll be right back.
And, yep, Trinium's on a Nord list. Yep, ignore. Scan complete. What was that? Well, I'm not full, so I don't know what that is. Uh-oh, Mama and Kiddo's playing in the front room. Oh, cool. %21% drumline. God, I love that kid's stupid laugh. I don't know if you can hear that, but 8% bromelight? Nah, that's weak sauce. I need to dump about 20 more limpets. There you go. Nope. Let's try this itty bitty one. Itty bitty one's usually a good. Oh yeah, 29%. That's a good one. To be had mining to platinum in the 50 and 60% areas, that was it kind of spoils you on the rest of the mining. Alright, there we go. Let's try that one right there. .41%. Not good, not bad. What all's out here?
Oh, my apologies.
We have selenium, carbon, iron.
Grab some pepperoni. Because I wanted some protein. All that protein in my life.
Hey, well, so far we're doing good on everything else.
What's the BGM? This is one of the very few good things from Destiny the game. It is the Deep Stone Lullaby from Destiny 2. Good song. Like I said, Destiny has a lot of things that sucks. This is one of the good things.
Suicidal limpet? I don't know why these things like getting in the way of the laser gatling. The mining volley repeater. I don't understand why they like to fly right into it.
Destiny 1 was better. I heard. Can't even play it. But, yeah. So. I am planning to make dinner. I have rice in the cooker right now. We have about 40 pages left. A lot of it is screenshots still. Probably 10 to 20 pages of that is just screenshots that we can skip. But we're going to continue going. And then after I'm done reading this, I'm just going to chill in game for the rest of the night. Maybe react to some stuff. So if you're interested in... you interested in that? Cool. Hit the like button. Subscribe, by the way. Whew.
Oh, wait.
That is good pepperoni.
5.
I'll tell you right now. Alright. Rice cooker? Yeah, it's a pressure cooker. Where's the mouse? 4130 to 57. Baffling that it went on for fucking years, like actual years in the background, just silently tormenting me and ruining so many projects. Like, I didn't even know how, I just thought I was unlucky, you know? Like, it just kept happening. I was like, okay, that sucks, but you know, I'll find another artist. I'll think of something else. Nothing went on for years, I didn't ruin Silvervale's projects, and she blamed me for everything that went wrong for her. Oh, excuse me. Subscribe, thank you, I appreciate that. 4157 to 4337. It was my fucking birthday, dude. Like, I was cringe, I don't know, but like, birthdays are important. It was really special, and Nano would come to me originally with the model that like, that it makes it so fucked up, because I originally didn't even ask for a model. She came to me and she was like, I learned all this stuff and I love your model so much, I really want to give you another one with all the new things I can do.
Okay.
And the new live 2D shit, and I was like,
Refinery
sure.
full.
Like, it's almost my birthday, it would have been amazing to have you do my birthday model. And we sketched it, and it was beautiful. It was so beautiful, then it just got taken away. Oh my gosh, what a fucking drama queen. I didn't think this section would make me mad. Have I seen Alara's coverage? I heard that she sucked. I heard that it all sucked, basically. But finding out you literally took it away from me because it's something I would be happy about, and something to me that's so fucked up, like it's so evil. It's comically evil, it's insane, and this went on for years. Like years! Like I had no fucking idea that any of this was happening. In May of 23, Nano told Red she was the one to ask Silvervale about making a new model. Nano cancelled Silvervale's model herself in November of 23, and then chose not to take it back when she had the chance to. We've read that already. Silver's birthday is August 12th. How was that supposed to be her birthday model if birthday had already passed months ago by the time her model was cancelled, and when it was only scheduled to be started in January? Ooh, so she's lying about the birthday. As Silvervale seems to be doing.
Trailblazer Dream.
Sounds like Silvervale is, again, like many of these girls, fucking liars. I think when I make my Silvervale video, I'm just going to say Silvervale is a fucking liar. Or just say that Silvervale is a liar. Silvervale lied about Cinder, or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm kind of forming the thumbnail and title ideas for all of these videos here. It's all, like, all of them are liars, but only a few of them are, like, going to just directly be called a liar. I think Silvervale's one of them. Alara's a propaganda pusher, 110% she is, that's why I don't like her.
Oh, sounds like it's bedtime for kiddo.
Evanita was more honest with his coverage. He is, and I'm giving him way more dubs than I ever expected I would, because I didn't like how he covers a lot of other stuff. 4414 to 4518.
Okay, let's see if we get indicted on the way to the station.
And I guess I'm really glad that I put that part in there about worrying that she had been saying
What?
things about me, because that was true apparently.
Yeah, that stupid deep belly laugh. Yeah.
That was so mean, and I hated her so much. Like, usually conveniently right after doing a project or art piece,
Reminds me of Johnny 5.
and she didn't like it. And they told me that hearing that made them less inclined to work with me again, because they think I'm an evil, terrible person. Because why would she say that if it wasn't true? Like, why would you lie about someone and this happened so much? Like, it wasn't just Nano, it was so many other people. Silver claimed that she was contacted by so many other artists telling her I was slandering her, conveniently right after doing a project or art piece with her, because I allegedly didn't like the traction it got. Why would she say this if it wasn't true? There were 3 artists total that Red or I ever talked about how Silvervale treated me. Nanoless, Artist 1, and Artist 2. Silver isn't talking about Nano, and she says as much. Nano was the only artist I talked to about Silvervale. But no screenshots, exactly. None of them have screenshots, because it's not true. Silvervale isn't, let's see, I already read that. Silvervale could possibly be talking about Artist 1, but Red was the one who talked to them about Silvervale. I can rule out Artist 2 being someone she's referring to here by something she said at the end of her stream, which will be addressed, meaning that there weren't so many other artists reaching out to Silvervale. Either I'm choosing out to leave conversations I allegedly had with other artists about Silvervale in this document for some reason, or a bunch of artists separately from each other all decided to message Silver and lie to her, telling her the same story, all at the same time, or Silvervale is lying to our audience, again to make me sound worse. I believe that Silvervale is lying to our audience. If Silvervale is telling the truth, she should have no problem showing messages from these artists. Ooh, burn. Fuck yeah. 4551 to 4650. All I ever did was want to play video games and stream and happen to be the same fucking animal. That's it. Like, that's the reason you want to destroy my whole career and ruin friendships and tear me down because people compare you to me. Like, it's fucked. It's so fucked. I just don't know. I just don't know. It doesn't feel real. Like, it feels like I'm in this alternate reality fucking nightmare. These people are so fucking dramatic. Sometimes I say that about myself, but these people are way more dramatic. It's so fucking dumb. Although I used TTS reader and didn't read any of the screenshots, that is disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. I guess I'll include her in my how the news tubers reacted to this. I'm planning to make like a short video where I show how the news tubers reacted to it. So
I'm gonna.
anyway,
So what Aka's reading is the sender document.
let's see here.
That is FASA page document that Sender made.
I didn't
Defending
want to
yourself.
surveil her career, and I didn't try to.
And
I wanted to have her to make
I'll
for her
back what
comparison
Akko said
and harassment
just
like
there.
corporate. And
If you're
because
a
of the way Silverveil
drama
works,
tuber, a news tuber, or somebody, a commentary tuber,
652 to 4724.
and you read this
Her
document and you
apology,
don't pay
fucking
attention,
gosh, her apology, dude, like no
let
one
me-
can express how effing
let me mute this. And if you don't pay attention to any of the screen, alright, so if you take somebody's word as gospel truth, and they don't have anything backing it up, which, let's be fair here, most of the people in this whole deal did that, or they left conversations out. You're a fucking scumbag retard. If you believe anyone on the road without any evidence of proof. If you are trying to go at someone after being given no screenshots, evidence of proof, and you're only going by the other person's gospel word saying, well, they lied because of these other people said so, and you don't pay attention to any of the evidence screenshots within those documents, you need to walk off a fucking cliff. Because you're doing irreparable damage and harm to someone that's a fucking lie, especially when they can prove it. And, yeah, there's a lot of people, in my books, I think, need a swing for their lies on this whole situation. They ruined somebody's career over fucking nothing. And it really pisses me off. But yeah, if you go for a document and you don't pay attention to any of the screenshots, or you try to nitpick and try to curate a fucking event that happened that didn't happen, or take screenshots out of context and misaligned them in dates, you need slapped 100% and be told constantly you're a fucking retard. Even after you repent and you say sorry and you make retractions, people should still slap you and call you a retard for the end of all time.
Okay. Okay. Who did this? Who did this? Who made this? Who made this? Who made this? I love how this is the first. I kind of did this to myself. I guess so.
God, I hate virus accounts.
Well, here's your warning. Whoever made this, if you act like this, I'm disowning you. So don't act like that. Don't act like that or I'm disowning you. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. That just caught me off guard. 5018 to 5104. Oh, the money we could make. Okay, that's nice. I don't care. Like, I would much rather be $1,000 cheaper than have this weighing on my mental for the rest of my life. Did she actually say that? Yeah, her and Red and her boyfriend slash manager just kept talking about how much money they could make if they did things with me. Like, it's so fucked. That's what I was to them. I was a fucking walking money bag that they wanted. Like, it's insane. Red said this to Nano in May of 23, once expressing that working together would be mutually beneficial for us both.
Good God, Silvervale is such a fucking cunt.
It was about Silver getting along with me.
He is all these fucking people that made us Shy Lily, Bal, Silvervale, Numi, Butt Pup, all these fucking people wrote these songs. They're all fucking cunts.
I even had to tell GamerSubs I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry that I put out a doc. I'm sorry I'll speak ill of someone that's a big part of the company. Like, I effing love GamerSubs. I don't know why I'm censoring it. I said fucking earlier. And I feel bad speaking ill of someone, but, like, this is so fucked up, dude. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to treat people like this. Like, there's a business, and then there's fucking, I don't even know what to call it. Like, this is so fucked. There's business partnerships, and then there's business relationships as a streamer. And I get that, and that's totally fine, but this is insane. This is actually insane. It's so malicious, and it's so horrible. My gosh, woman. I don't know why Silvervale dragged GamerSubs in this conversation other than to look considerate to them and her audience. 5208 to 5251. What would I do if Cinder joined the Discord? 10
loads will be $1 billion.
Thank you for joining, and if she wants to talk to me, she can. I highly doubt she will, though. Like I said, I would love to interact and interview her, but I know why interaction could possibly just not happen. So I'm not going to be, like, offended if it doesn't happen. Like, I've always been a little uncomfortable, but I had no idea, and I could never say anything, and, like, I always felt so bad. And you're like, oh, I love her. Oh, she's so much like you. You should collab. And, like, I can't say, I could never come out and say, no, sorry, she just wants to use me like that, and then that would explode, and I would seem like the bad person, because I didn't want to do it, like, and I just had to deal with that for so long. It's so fucked up, dude. I didn't want to use Silvervale. I wanted to be on good terms with Silvervale, if not eventually friends. Something she didn't ever want. That wouldn't have been a problem if she had just told me that directly instead of being two-faced to me and then playing the victim. What? You aren't going to try and ruin Cinder's career because she doesn't want to interact with you? No. I'll just make videos about this situation, and that's about it, honestly. 52, 51 to 53, 38. Like, I kept thinking about all the things I had plans for, and I would talk about having plans for, and then they would fall through, and it's like, it's kind of a little thing. Just so
Excuse me.
I wanted to get it in the model for Linebreaker. It's like my Fallout one that's interactive and swaps weapons. Like, we collect stuff over time, and that'd be cool. Then Linebreaker has such a big commission, you can't do it, and then guess who that's commissioned for? Oh my gosh, woman. Like, it's just, this is fucking crazy, dude. I fucking hate Silvervale so much. Now she's bringing in Linebreaker. Linebreaker didn't have anything to do with this. What the fuck is this person doing? I like Linebreaker. I want,
Oh, wrong button.
Maybe
Didn't mean to do that.
When Rima exposes her career-ending evidences. Again, like, and I say this as somebody that wants an interview. The interview is not necessarily...
Hey, Kevin's in chat!
For her is just to move on, okay? If she interviews with me, it's like interviewing basically with Keemstar. But, you know, I would say yes, but I would understand why. Still on the dock? After a week of taking it off, yes, I have today and hopefully just tomorrow, and then I'm fucking done. And then I'll make the videos, and then after the videos, we'll move on to the next thing. Goal? Well, thank you. Unfortunately, the goal ended here. I'm not going to make another one, but I appreciate that. Her numbers have recovered? For the most part, yeah. We'll have to see what a normal stream for her is, you know? Does Linebreaker work with Cinder? I have no idea. Silvervale continues to attribute any of her plans that fell through as my fault. She admits she had a problem with me working with someone she seemingly considered one of her artists. I got unreleased art piece commissioned from them because I liked the work, and they drew fan art of me in the past. It had nothing to do with Silvervale, or because I somehow telepathically knew she was planning to ask them for a new model in the future. Yeah, that is kind of dumb. 5350 to 5424. Like I was nothing to her, like I was not a threat, like I wasn't someone she interacted with on the daily with her friends, like I was no one. Like, why did you have to step on me?
Fatal Shadows, Icy Body.
constantly just to beat me down for.
Why is it called
status.
Fatal
Then fucking
Shadows?
message me and revel in it just to laugh at yourself. Oh fuck this bitch, like this is not okay. I did not step on Silvervale constantly or beat her down from the shadows. All my messages to Silvervale were genuine, but she couldn't see them for anything other than what she wanted to see them as. Oh goodness. 5621 to 5723. Like this was
Okay, I guess I
life.
don't know
Like
why
the
it's called
diehard fans
Fatal
that buy merch and
Shadows.
say you're their Oshi, like you are the hugest part of someone's life, and that's a big responsibility to someone that they can be proud of, and they can love forever. And to just throw that away is so fucked up. To not even think about them, to just think about the dollars they can give you, and not think about how this would affect them, and what they would do when they find all this out, because she has to think they would eventually find out, right? Like, she didn't think she could do this forever. Was the plan always to have Red as a scapegoat? I don't know. It would make sense, I guess, but like, she has to think it would come out eventually. What a crazy thing for Silvervale to say. She would have to think this would come out eventually. 5723 to 5752. Thank God for Nano. Thank God for Nano coming out. But like some of the artists that talked to me even said, I really wanted to say something, but what that would do to someone if they messaged me and they were like, hey, is this true that you hate Cinder? And I'd just be like, no, what? Where did you hear that from? And they'd just be like, okay. And then it wouldn't go anywhere. Where are the messages from some of the artists, plural, who told Silvervale that they wanted to? Yeah, I really want to hear some of those. I want to hear, you know? I didn't know Cinder streamed today. She did. She did. Sadly, it seemed like her VOD is gone. But, I don't know. 5754 to 5852. Like the fact that Nano came out, I admire her so much and appreciate this so much, because many of us would have any idea and it would probably gone on for years. She probably would have done this to more people and made more friends and abused their trust more. So like, as fucked up as it is, and as much as it fucking hurt to see someone say those things about me that I respected and loved, I'm really thankful that she did this, because I can't imagine where we'd be in 5 years if that was still happening. Like, would I even have a career? Would I have just been so demoralized from everything in my life going wrong? Like, what? Oh my gosh. Fucking hell, I hate these women. Would I have just been so demoralized from everything in my life going wrong? Like, what would her friends do, you know? Like, it's so fucked. Nothing went on for years, and I didn't abuse my friends' trust to betray them. Silvervale's career wouldn't have ended if Nano decided to abide by her agreement with Red and not work with her. Silvervale, again, implies everything in her life going wrong would have somehow been my fault. Why not V Shoujo? Can't she put some of the onus on V Shoujo? You know, it seems like she's not capable of taking accountability. And I'm talking about Silvervale. Why can't Silvervale take accountability for some of the stuff that's going on in her life? You know? You know? Because Silvervale seems to be like blaming everything on another person. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Kevin called it women are scary. He did. 5901 to 25. It hurt to see Nano say some of that. Yeah, but like, I understand. I mentioned it in my doc. Like, I understand what she was going through. The extent of the emotional torment and manipulation. She believed Cinder was her best friend in the whole world, and that was these people were out to get her. And I get that. Like, I understand what her mindset was. Nano lied. Nano wasn't abused, and she wasn't manipulated. 1 hour 07 to 101. I don't think this has ever happened like in the history of streamers. Like, there's been competitive and there's business relationships, but this is insane. This is actual sabotage, actual liable, and sewer. Like, I was being slandered for 5 years. I can't do math. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 years, 4. It was a long fucking time, like my whole fucking career. I was just being slandered to an insane degree by someone that I liked, that I admired. Not admired because I knew she was like a clout-hungry snake, but like she was business savvy, and that's neat, I guess. I wouldn't say it was respect, you know what I mean? I had no problems with her. All of the evidence for the things Red and I have said about Silvervale is shown here. We did not slander her to anyone, and everything said was based on our own personal experiences. Shy Lily called me a snake, and Silver went out of her way to call me a clout-hungry snake. If anyone's worthy of that title, it's Silvervale, lying all throughout her stream and claiming she had no problems with me in the same breath. No, yeah, I pretty much agree with that there. 0116 to 0222.
I say it once, say again. They're all
It
cunts.
just sucked. It sucked getting compared. It sucked thinking I wasn't good enough. And I would see some of my community leave. I would see my mods join her team and wonder why I wasn't good enough. And I don't know if she sought them out because they were my mods, but I guess a lot of stuff starts to make sense. And I hope with a lot of my heart that her community can find new homes. The fact that Silvervale is saying it sucked to be compared is funny because she was never harassed the way I was. far as we know. Maybe she was. She was never Blue Cinder like I was Red Silvervale. If only there was a way we could have made these comparisons between us stop. Silver goes on to blame me for her community apparently leaving hers and becoming Pyro Pups, as if they couldn't be both of our fans. Maybe her community leaving could have had something to do with her choosing to change her stream time to mornings instead of nights? Did she do that because of me? How would I have taken them away from her specifically? Mind control, targeted ads, like what? Her mods all willingly applied to my mod applications and were chosen due to their experience modding. Maybe they want to mod for me because my server was much more inviting place to be by mod number 1's account shown in this section above. Or maybe because Silver started making them pay her to have the privilege of the job and apparently abused them when they tried helping her. Oh! She's right, though. She's right 100%. That is such a burn. Such a fucking burn. I love it. We've read through these all the way, so we're gonna jump through these. But it's mod abuse. 0842 to 0911. You know, many people can stop being fake. I don't know if they will, but you can hope that, I guess. It's not hard to be a good person. It's really not. So much more effort to lie to people and manipulate people. And how did that not get stressful, you know? Like, how did you not feel bad at least a little bit? This is the most ironic thing Silver Elf could have possibly said. I agree. Ooh, 10:11 to 10:55. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for being here and taking the time out of your day to be here for me. I was really anxious to come back. Like, I know I didn't do anything wrong, but like, I feel bad saying these things about someone else because like, I didn't think about her at all. Like, she wasn't part of my life. Like, it feels weird to talk about her, you know? But I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting me and being sweet, and thank you for your subs. Silver said she didn't do anything wrong while lying about all these things she supposedly felt bad saying about me. I was someone she claimed she didn't ever think about at all. The person she attributed every misfortune in her career to for years, including her audience and her mods choosing to watch and support me. And also apparently banning your name from her chat, which is absolutely fucking massive. Absolutely fucking massive. (11:16 to 12:48). Pedal Pups and Pedal Pals. Did she get Pyro Pups from that too? I don't know. I don't know what I inspired and what I didn't, but there's a lot of things like her art tag. Like, there's so many things that I don't know. I have no idea. But who the fuck knows anymore, bro? Well, I don't want to think about it. It's weird. It's weird, dude. Oh, thank you for the sub to Lily. Lily's been so sweet. She's been a fantastic person. She's been a rock for all of us. Oh, that's so fucking rat. As explained, Pyro Pups and my art tag were not derived from Silvervale's brand. Silver calling Shy Lily the rock for everyone points to her being the one that reached out to Silver and the one heading the plan of my cancellation. Yes. Really funny. Really, really, really funny. 2250 to 2330. It's nice to get that off my chest. It's nice to talk about it because I can never say like, hey, this person makes me uncomfortable. Can we not talk about them? Because then, like, you read into that and then, you know, like I could just sit here and suffer in silence and hope that it would go away. And it never went away because I was a boss she couldn't beat. I was a goal she couldn't achieve. Like, I don't know why it mattered so much to have me do something with you when we don't interact at all. First of all, it's extremely narcissistic of her to claim she was a boss I couldn't beat and a goal I couldn't achieve. But it's especially ironic when she's the one blaming me for everything that's been going wrong with her career. The one time I asked her about a professional collab through Mythic indirectly, I accepted her turning me down. But why did it matter that we did something together? For years, we've both been harassed about the other, and at the same time begged by fans to do anything with each other. How do we appease both parties? We do something together. Literally anything. Even as small as interacting on Twitter. If we're seen on good terms, the fans have no reason to perpetuate this stupid bullshit of comparing us, and the fans that want to see us together that are satisfied with their two favorite VTubers interacting. But Silver couldn't look past her own ego to even communicate with me and would rather sit there and blame everything that went wrong on me. Oh, excuse me. 3058 to 3125. Like, I can talk about it. I've talked about it to my mom and some of my friends when they find out about it, but I feel like it's so different walking to you guys about it, you know? And I didn't talk to anyone like about her ever. Like, it's all coming out of nowhere. Silvervale is lying. Her mods did have a negative opinion of me for no reason. One of them made an analogy saying Silver being very direct with me, something they'd only know if Silver told them she was. Another one of them saying that they heard about Silver's dislike of me. How would they know that unless Silver talked about me? Oh, we've read through these. We're about 20 pages left, chat.
I'll put you like this. Not Silvervale. Cinder did some fucking hardcore internet sleuthing.
3256.
Pay attention to context clues.
I know a bit. I won't go into her side, but she had met Cinder at a party, and she told her something very catty and snide.
It basically showed something that all these fucking drama news tubers can't do. Has some fucking integrity and actually fucking common sense.
At a party at AX in the summer of 2023, and it couldn't have been for more than 15 minutes. I'd like to know what I said that stuck with her because I don't remember saying anything remotely similar to what's being described here, and I can't imagine I would have when I was sitting directly across from her. This was the first time I ever met her and spoke to her, and I never had any ill feelings towards Neanders. We spoke briefly at other events since, and we've both been kind to each other. No one who claimed they read Silver segment got this far. No. $33, 30 to 33. That must be 34, 28. And like they're my best friends, so they know that like I would feel sad sometimes if there were a lot of comparisons. But I would just be like a little sad, it's a little rough. I wish people would stop talking about it, and I wish she would leave me alone. Because it was really hard and she would not leave me alone, but I never talked about her. Like after I told her I didn't want a transactional relationship, that was it. And I was just like, please go away, leave me alone, and she's not in my life. I don't want to talk about her, I don't think about her, I just want her to leave me alone. What could have possibly stopped these comparisons that made Silver sad? I sent Silver 5 messages over 6 months about our first conversation on Discord. She never told me to please go away or leave me alone. She lied. 4638 to 4811. Like, that just shows how dedicated they are and how supportive they are and how much, like, they put so much into making their partners happy. And I'm so incredibly happy with them. That's why I'm so fucking pissed off, because, like, she disrespected gamer subs and they're the nicest people. Like, I had dinner with the CEO and my reps there were the nicest fucking people. So I'm like, it's just a fuck to take advantage of that. Like, it costed them money and effort, and all the artists that worked on those merch things and all those people behind the scenes, the logistics and manufacturing, and like, just to disrespect them like that is heartbreaking because they are amazing. And I'm usually not like, oh, I love this company kind of person, but GamerSubs is different, man. Like, they're so different. They have wonderful people, and she was a partial owner, so like, it's extra terrible because that reflects on them, you know. And that's like the highest honor you can possibly have, and to take advantage of that is horrible. She had what with the CEO? She had dinner with the CEO. I love GamerSubs too, so how did I disrespect or take advantage of GamerSubs in any way? In anything I did, I didn't, but that didn't stop Silver from claiming I did. Oh my gosh, Silver did 2 streams? Fuck this woman. Doing more work? 150 to 51. I have Dockies for sale on Cuddly Octopus. I want to get another one. We planned our drops like the whole year. So I have like a whole year of really cool drops planned, and we'll have another one in the future, so don't worry. The artist I wanted to work with canceled on me, so I have to figure out another artist to drop, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I don't want to assume, and I don't want to straight up ask them, you know, but I would not be surprised because they worked very closely with them. Based on the project, I can only assume this person we worked with closely is Artist 2. If it is, Red didn't know Silver had anything planned with them that would have been canceled. This would prove that Artist 2 couldn't have been one of the artists that Silver claimed reaching out to after my cancellation, if she didn't know we were involved in this project getting canceled or not. If Artist 2 reached out, that would have been something I told her. That leaves Nano and Artist 1 as the only 2 artists that could have reached out to Silver about anything Red or I said to her. She did another stream. She did another lying. I hate to play it again, but...
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying.
Ugh.
That was a glitch and a half.
Talk about my fan art from 2021 instead of correcting her story. She doubled down about lying on what happened. 14:23 to 44. I have a little bit more to talk about or kind of address, elaborate on, I guess. I don't know the best way to phrase that. Kind of explain some things. Silvervale, why would you continue to dig your hole? 16 to 37. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate the people that came back if they were here before. Thank you for rejoining the community and being part of our home and hanging out with us again. I appreciate it a lot. It's nice to have you back. Silverbell makes another comment about her viewers returning, insinuating that I stole them from her and was keeping them from supporting and watching her in some way. On a previous stream, she said she would see some of her community leave. Both of these comments from her support what Mod 1 said to Red about Silver's announcement canceling her stream, specifically during my anniversary subathon in 24, meaning as far back as last summer she felt this way, if not much earlier. Foxes love to bury themselves. They do. 21:31 to 54. Like, I'm glad I feel relieved to be able to, like, move on from things, but it's hitting me harder than I thought it would. Like, physically, it's been a lot, and it's stressful to think that back through the course of fucking 4 years, you know? I barely did anything to Silvervale through the course of fucking 4 years. 22:21, 23:21. There's one thing I wanted to guess elaborate on. I don't feel like I need to. Then you shouldn't. But I saw some people that had some questions that I think are valid questions. Yesterday I mentioned the ship tag fan art. That was the very first thing I can think of that made me feel uncomfortable with the situation. And this is the first thing that made me question her motivations towards me. I think some people were confused because you can find that art, but it's a different tweet than the one that gave me those feelings. So I don't want people to think that I was being untruthful or anything, but it makes sense that you can't find that tweet if you don't have the link to the original one, because she did repost it. I don't want people to think I'm being untruthful or anything. You can find it through the Wayback Machine because I had the link to the old tweet because my mom had messaged me about it, which is how the whole thing started. And I was talking to Yoshi about it when she was first messaged. Okay, this is from the Wayback Machine, but that's the original tweet that she made, and she started the Cindervale tag and said she wants us to be part of Stallion Wolfpack someday. Here's the tweet as Silvervale showed it on stream. In order for Silvervale to find this on the Wayback Machine, she needed the link to my original deleted tweet, and she said she had it because her mom messaged her about it. So because her mom did retweet my art, contrary to the story Silver had been telling, it's more likely that her mom messaged Silver the link to my tweet she already liked, commented on, and retweeted, or that Silver's mom retweeted my fan art, then messaged her saying she had a problem with it, prompting her mom to delete everything. I believe Silver was even lying about this. Bro! How the fuck do people not realize the lies? Oh my gosh, if Rima gets to this point and doesn't recognize this, she's fucking cooked. Alright? Fucking, I've listened to Rima during her first stream. I stopped listening because Rima is so bad-faced. So fucking bad-faced. But if Rima gets to this point and doesn't recognize the issue, she is fucking cooked and needs to hand in her journalism badge, because this is fucking insane. How can you see these people lie and not do any, like, I hate people that hold water for these fucking psychopaths. These fucking plastic fake psychopaths that lie and cheat their way through shit, and people believe it because they put some tears out on screen and they said they're stressed out. They're stressed out and they're sad, and people fucking believe it. I hate all of these people. These people all fucking suck. They all fucking suck, and they have no integrity, and they suck the fucking dick of these creators because they want fucking perks. And they get their fucking egos hurt when you say things, when you say, I think you're wrong. Well, fuck you. My apologies, but this is just... I have seen so many VTubers. Alara was skipping over screenshots. Tectone, he's not streaming, so, you know, he gets the excuse of not streaming. But so many of these people, Alara skipping stuff, Rima skipping stuff, Mugen skipping stuff, Skoo and Alana, all of these people skipping shit. And they want to lie. They want to lie. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you why Rima should not be trusted as an individual. Why she herself is a shitty catty bitch. All right? Let me show you. Let me show you why I stopped trusting her as well. Let me see if I can find it. It's been a been a while. There it is. There's the screenshot. I put it in my own video. Oh, YouTube. I forgot YouTube is fucking up right now. Do I have to move Twitter? I might have to move Twitter. Pretty sure I screenshot it. Yeah, I might not have screenshotted it. Yep, YouTube just doesn't want to work for me right now. Oh, wait. There it goes. Okay. Chat. Context. Rima deleted all her DMs with me. Probably because she doesn't want me to release. She didn't want me to release any of this. But by pure fucking happenstance, I took screenshots of this. Because I thought it was insane that she was insinuating this. So this was a conversation I had with her before we had our falling out. Back in May. Where she was making her video. Okay? And we were arguing about, Cinder, because she was so much in the belief, that Nanolith was innocent, that she was manipulated, all right? So much so, she believed so. And then she was just behind the scenes with me saying, all these girls know each other, all these people are, so, like, close-knit, and it's just like, how do you know? And I asked her point blank. I was like, is this a bad idea to ask her? And I was like, no, I'm just going to ask him. I'm just going to ask. And I said, Rima, is there information the public has not seen, but you have because of your associations? She says, yes, on a few topics, but it's going to come out eventually. It's going to come out eventually. And you know what? I think she lied to me. Either Rima lied to me that she knew shit, and I believe that she lied to me. Personally, I don't know why. I don't know why she would have deigned to lie to me on anything. Because at that time, we weren't angry at each other or fucking fighting. We were talking and having a conversation. But she lied. I believe she, at this point, I believe she lied to me. At this point, I just believe that she's a fucking liar. Where she's like, yeah, she knows things. Rima also said the truth doesn't exist. Yeah, let me see if I can find that screenshot too. Because that is in here as well.
She tried to get you to go at me.
Yeah. She also said this. She also said there isn't one truth, that's a pipe dream. After I say I'm looking for the facts. She tried to get you to go at me. Yeah, I almost did. So, if Rima gets to this point, and out of everything else we've seen, if she reads this and still thinks that, oh, Danilus is an innocent victim, or, oh, Silvervale's just an... fucking cooked, woman. Fucking cooked. Horribly fucking cooked. Rima doesn't want the truth? No, she doesn't. She just wants to suck up to all of these people so that she can get in special with them. Sorry, I just get really pissed off when I see people like that lie. And it's so easy to point out that they lie. Anyway, let's continue.
Excuse me.
There's no truth, that's a pipe dream, that's all I need to see, not to trust Rima. No, yeah. I mean, like, again, if you want to watch her,
yeah.
I'm not going to say not to
I'll say a little bit on my side. Rima tried messaging Akko and telling Akko that I was harassing her.
Okay.
And that Akko needed to do something about it.
Refuses to say when she's wrong. Not only has she attacked,
and this kind of caused the tiff between me and Akko for a little bit at the beginning of June. Until
and when she was pointed out correctly that something was wrong, she refuses to apologize. She refuses to apologize. I guess that's just what an evil supervillain does. Is she just lies about everything. No, listen. I'm not going to tell people not to watch her. Don't say that, please, or we'll time you out. All right? I don't want her to think I'm telling people not to watch her. Even though she said that about me and Mizu, even though she told people to blacklist me and Mizu, I'm not gonna stoop down to her fucking level. I'm not getting down to her fucking level, no. Instead, what I will say is, watch her if you want. Watch her. But she's a liar, and she's lying to you, actively. The only time she will not lie is when it's easy. There's a lot of times when it's easy to tell the news, alright? A lot of times. But with her, when it's hard to tell the truth, she lies. And when there's people she wants to cover for, people that she tried to gaslight her audience to say that she wasn't friends with. That's it. That's all I really am going to say about it.
Anyways, besides from all that, Rima tried getting Akko and me to
just like
fight.
Silvervale, Rima is...
Told her that I was harassing her when I wasn't. And Akko was on the verge of going at me until I provided all the screenshots and all my interactions with Rima and basically proving that I was giving commentary and I was giving critiques and I wasn't harassing.
I'm gonna move on. Anyway.
So,
like I said,
yeah,
watch her if you
Rima
really want
definitely
to,
100%
but she's a
lies.
liar.
And doesn't know how to read a fucking calendar.
She's gonna lie about the wrong person, and it's gonna be bad for her. Let's watch, or let's continue here. 2416 to 2515. And imagine seeing that from someone you don't know who's been posting art of them with people they don't know for weeks and really feel uncomfortable about it. So it was really creepy and very weird and uncomfortable. And my mom was like, I don't know what to do about this. She was really stressed and anxious, and I was stressed and anxious. I think it was on for a couple of days, not being sure what to do because if I didn't reply to it, it looked suspicious. I don't know, weird that I wasn't replying to it. The whole thing was stressful. It was very weird, and it came out of nowhere. It was very uncomfortable. First, Silvervale claimed I was posting art of myself with people I didn't know for weeks. She's talking about my skebs that I addressed in my previous section. Everyone I got skebs with knew me at the time I ordered them, so she's wrong. She said me posting these skebs made me feel more uncomfortable when she saw my fan art. As you can see from the screenshot of Silverstream above, my original fan art tweet that had been in Cinder's tag was posted on 1/31/21 and wasn't up for more than 24 hours before it was deleted. Here's my very first skeb request with another VTuber. It was also delivered to me on 1/30/21. Here are my Twitter media posts from 12/1/20 before Cinder was even designed to 2/6/21. All I have already posted the fan art of Silver and I without the tag. There is one meme I made of myself and another VTuber that was posted before my fan art. There are no other art posts of myself and other VTubers because they don't exist. So how can Silver claim that my non-existent skebs made her even more uncomfortable about my fan art of us together? She's lying again, making me sound worse by retroactively throwing all that detail into her story. That's a lot of art. Cute art, but a lot. Silver goes on to say her mom didn't know what to do about this and that she was really stressed and anxious over it. Her mom liked, commented on, and retweeted my post, so I find this hard to believe unless Silver was the one who went to her mom with a problem with it, and then her mom didn't know what to do. It literally wouldn't have mattered, but she couldn't even take accountability for something this minor that happened in 2021. If Silvervale didn't reply to my art, it would have looked suspicious at all. Does Silvervale reply to every single piece of fan art she gets? She talks about how uncomfortable and stressful and anxious this made her, but I was nobody at the time. Here's my Twitter profile from 3/16/21. A month and a half after my fan art was posted, I had under 5,000 followers. I wasn't even a VTuber yet, and wouldn't be for another year. As I said before, I didn't expect this kind of interaction from Silver and her mom. Here's Silvervale's profile from 2/2/21, right when this happened, and she had over 100,000 followers. 2515 to 2653. I think some people were wondering like why I didn't talk to her about it. I did actually message her about it, and I told her that the shit tag made me uncomfortable. After my mom was messaging me, it was super uncomfortable. And after her manager her manager reached out to Yoki. I don't know why, I just think some people were all confused that it was Yoki's art. It wasn't Yoki's art. Her manager just messaged Yoki because he knew I was friends with Yoki, which is also very strange. I don't know why they just didn't ask me or my mom. Maybe that in their mind that came off as too cloudy, but what they were going to do was they knew what they were doing. It was very calculated. Everything was calculated for the sole goal of getting interactions to grow, which is something people do. That's why people make fan art, but when it is done so blatantly like this in such an uncomfortable way, That is where it becomes a problem. So our manager reached out to Yoki saying, like, why didn't Silver's mom retweet this? Do you know, in case I hadn't talked to her about it? It was very strange. It was very weird, and I didn't want Yoki to have to deal with it. I didn't want my mom to have to deal with it. It was very uncomfortable. It was very stressful. I get stressed very easily, and it hits me really hard. And I don't want to deal with things like that. Then get off the fucking internet. Get off the fucking internet. If you get fucking this tilted, then Silvervale shouldn't be a VTuber. Like, she should just, like, hide in her room all day, like a girl failure. Red messaged Yoki because she was our only friend in the VTuber space, and she was mutual friends with Silver. Silver has always had her DMs on Twitter closed, so I couldn't reach out to her, and I wasn't going to message her mom directly about unretweeting my art, since that seemed a bit weirder than asking a mutual friend for their opinion. It had nothing to do with being too cloudy like Silvervale is projecting onto me. None of this was calculated, and it's crazy for her to think that it was. At the time, I was a nobody in the space, making fan art for people that inspired some aspect of the start of my VTubing journey. Red did not ask why Silver's mom didn't retweet my fan art. Silvervale lied to her viewers about this 2 days in a row. 2653 to 2826. So I had messaged her, let me find it, I'll message her on Twitter, and I reached out and told her that I was super uncomfortable with the ship tag, I didn't want to interact with it, and it was very uncomfortable for me because I didn't know her, and she was like, oh my gosh, sorry, I totally didn't mean it to come off that way, but she did, but she knew the only way for me to interact with it and get those clicks that she wanted on that tweet would be if she deleted and reposted it without the ship tag, which is what she did. I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these people a lot. Not Cinder. I hate Silvervale. Oh, goodness. So I commented on that art like she wanted me to because I didn't want to escalate, and that's the first thing that ever happened that made me really uncomfortable and put the thought into my mind that she wasn't a genuine person. And yeah, that's where it started. That's where it was very strange and uncomfortable and manipulative, but I didn't tell anyone other than my mom and Yoki, and that was always something that was in the back of my mind and why I didn't want to interact with her. Silver was looking in the worst in me from the start and completely twisted my actions towards her into something malicious. Clout-driven behavior, endeavor when that's not what happened on my side. Silver never liked me, and she said as much. She said she didn't want to escalate things, but just like with Mythic in 23, she could have just ignored the situation and moved on, but she felt the need to say something. In the image of our DM she showed on stream, you can literally see her message acknowledging that her mom unretweeted my fan art and not the story she claimed. Why the fuck? Why would she lie about this when it's so fucking easy? These people are so dumb. She couldn't have misremembered what happened after going back to find these messages to show on stream. She chose to lie about them. Silver said my fan art was always something that was in the back of her mind and why she didn't want to interact with me, so she lied directly in this message. She held a several-year grudge against me over a misunderstanding that I sympathize with her over her and fully compiled with fixing. 3213 to 3238. My biggest concern is about you guys. I want you guys to be fully informed about everything and want you guys to be comfortable for you to know what's going on with me because you guys are my whole world. You're what I build my life around, and I want to make sure that you guys know everything that's going on with me. I agree with Silvervale. I believe everyone should be fully informed about everything. In conclusion, Silvervale. I was not jealous of Silvervale. I did not obsess over Silvervale, and I did not copy Silvervale. For years, I have been harassed for being her lesser half, and my existence was discounted as a poor ripoff to someone else. The lengths people went to convince themselves I did everything to copy Silvervale throughout my career, down to copying her laugh, are the same lengths my friends must have gone through to convince themselves I was somehow sabotaging them for years. Neither was true. My insecurities about these comments ate at me for so long, I had to go through similar lengths.
No, I'm not full yet.
Over these comparisons. I only ever wanted to get along with Silver,
but I
got off on the wrong foot with her because of my mistake in my original fan art post, and she never forgot that. Once it was apparent that Silvervale wasn't willing to show me the kindness and respect I showed her, and that I couldn't expect her to help in ending these hateful comparisons between us, I resorted to agreeing with Red to ask Nano to stop making models for her. Eventually, one of the biggest things we were compared over wouldn't be an issue anymore. What we did was wrong, no matter how much Silvervale treated me, but she quite literally lost out on nothing due to my actions.
Yeah, she didn't.
Silvervale with herself because I didn't have a problem with Silvervale herself because of other people's comments about us. My problem was the way she treated me opposite to what she said to me when I did nothing to warrant it. She pretended to be friendly, then ghosted me, restricted me from her chat, and blacklisted anything to do with me at all without ever saying a word directly to me about how she really felt. Regardless of how I felt about Silvervale, I never did anything so petty to her. I made fan art of us together. I was asked to hang out with her
Dear God, don't die, Akko.
Oh gosh. I asked her to hang out offline once. I asked her to collab once over the course of 2 years. That was too much for her. Silvervale claimed she was very direct with me when she wasn't, so let me be direct with you. Silvervale is a master emotional manipulator. If Shylily claimed I was a narcissistic manipulator, then I don't even know how she described Silvervale. She effortlessly lied to her audience and she claims to care about so much through her crocodile tears. She manipulated them into giving her the support she felt I was taking from her over the years. On stream, she would lie about
Crocodile
and
tears.
manipulate her viewers by saying how
I'll be right
awful
back.
stressed everything was and how uncomfortable
Listen, I'll
and
go for a
anxious it
minute.
made her. She repeated that exact thing over and over, turning me into a big bad wolf that I never was, ending with how much she cared about and loved her fans. She manipulated the majority of her mod team against me and even emotionally manipulated one of her mods for the sin of trying their best to help her out with something she asked for help with. Silver couldn't take accountability for her own actions towards me and lied about them to everyone when I was already down. Silver had to lie about everything she experienced with me because if she told the truth, it'd show her being at fault, not me. There was literally no reason to lie about what happened with my fan art in 21. I was already canceled, but Silvervale wanted to make me look far worse for no other reason than she could. She said anything she wanted about me because I was the only one who could refute it. I drew a fan art of us together and she took it personally and held it against me ever since. Silver's been so full of spite towards me that if she wants to claim she wasn't lying about everything, then she's deluded herself into believing in alternative reality of twisted fiction where I've been the cause of all of her problems in her own personal comic book villain. She was never willing to bury the hatchet until she was willing to bury it in my back. Holy shit. How can anyone trust anything what Silvervale says after this? You know, I am kind of surprised. But to be honest, thieves will stick together, even though there's no honor among thieves. So here's what I'm going to say what will happen. Silvervale is going to get beaten down by some of the people that she worked with eventually because there is no honor among thieves, in my personal opinion. So, you know. One day Silvervale's going to get betrayed by somebody that she helped out with this Google Doc, and it's going to be devastating for her. Silvervale resented me for what she saw as a user, stealing her viewers and mods away from her, and being successful as her.
I am back.
Despite being her copy, she became
got more Rolling Rock.
Remove all mentions of me from her Discord and server and Twitch chat. Something I heard that Alana has done recently. You can't mention Cinder in Alana's chat right now, which is kind of funny, and you shouldn't do that. But that is something I've heard. She pretended not to see my supportive messages for her for months when she lied to her mods about me and soft banned me in her chat for simply saying hi every now and then. She expressed she didn't like getting harassed over comparisons to me either, but she never could acknowledge that simply getting along could have helped end that for both of us. I never experienced her to do anything with me, just treat me like a person. She was seething over my existence alongside her and blamed me for every inconvenience she suffered in her career ever since I wrote my Cindervale in a long deleted tweet. But she claimed she was the one that broke my brain. Maybe if she looked in the mirror instead of glaring at me for 4 years, she would recognize the problem. Just like every other situation I've discussed in the document, the issues with Silvervale were due to a severe lack of communication, a refusal to communicate. Silvervale didn't start my cancellation, but once it was in motion, she jumped on board to throw as much fuel onto the fire as she could. Ever since her years-long abuser was taken out of the picture and Silvervale reclaimed her community from me, she's been much more active than she's ever been, now doing more hand cam streams and even planning to do cosplay. She's been profiting off the lies she told about me, just like Nato, who's making a brand new model for her right now. You know, maybe people can stop being so fake. I don't know if they will, but you can, I hope, I guess. It's not hard to be a good person. It's really not. It's so much more effort to lie to people and manipulate people. And how did that not get stressful, you know? Like, how did you not feel bad at least a little bit? A pattern of behavior. Speculation. Oh, boy. Silvervale did not like me. It's very clear by her own behavior over the past few years. Her own mods and account. By the way, the speculations have all been my favorite part because it's Cinder being just as awesome as I am, and I love her for it. My second debut anniversary was on 6/25/24. It's very likely, evidenced by her own words on stream and then the account of her longtime mods, that she canceled her stream on 6/24 because of my celebration subathon, meaning she knew when it was. In August of 24, my bikini debut and merch drop coincided with the week of Silvervale's birthday stream and merch drop, an important event for her where she debuted a similar pair of outfits to my 2.0 and Demon designs from the year before. Her Pixel merch drop was presumably completed and ready to release at any time almost 2 months ahead of the eventual launch date on 4/11, and just so happened to be released a week after my AFK drop on 4/4. I got to be canceled for my anniversary this year on June 25th, but I was supposed to be launching a limited edition label of Pyro Power with a promo card on that day, both drawn by Nano, planned far back as February 6/20/6/25. Silver had the same bikini debut and merch drop I had planned during her birthday week and merch drop last year, a day after my anniversary. This bitch! Holy shit. This bitch. That's insane. During her stream about me on 4/29, she said that we plan our drops like a whole year, so I have a whole year of really cool drops planned. And in 2024, she had her birthday drop planned as far back as the start of the year, too. In almost all cases, GamerSupps lets creators choose when they want their drops to be. It's good to know. Her bikini debut and merch drop was already put together before my cancellation, and she would have been able to schedule it whenever she wanted. If the pattern back-to-back releases was to continue, I believe Silver planned this at the same time as my merch drop to spite me and overshadow my anniversary, the same way I'm sure she felt my bikini drop did on her birthday last year. Another thing I noticed were the unusual amount of similarities in our background environments, which were both done by the same artist. Here's her beach background from June. Here's my Hold on. I need to like zoom out here. No, fuck. Why is it doing that? Oh my gosh.
Calm down, Akko. Calm down, Akko.
This is insane. Silverveil's a spiteful bitch. Screenshot from her debut stream with her beach bar overlay. Screenshot from my debut stream from August of 24. This literally, like, so similar. I can't believe this, man. Silverveil is such a cunt. This is gross. And she didn't make it clear Silverveil prefers not to do collabs and doesn't want to do transactional relationships. Oh, guess who she's collabing with now? Guess who she's collabing with now? Guess who she's collabing with now? Congratulations, Silverveil. You played yourself, and I fucking hate you. And I fucking hate her. You can like her if you want, though. You can like her if you want, but Silverveil's disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh, lump it to dying.
Holy shit, man. Do the backgrounds give dates? No, they really don't. It just says this is the new one. This is the old one. That is insane, man. That is crazy. Wow. I just... Again, if you want to be friends with Silverveil, or not friends, if you want to like Silverveil, I don't care, alright? Like her if you want, alright? A lot of these people, don't care, you know? Like them, hate them, I don't really care. I'm not going to tell you not to watch them. But that would literally make me... like, again, when these Google Docs came out, a lot of these people, I already knew. A lot of these people were just catty bitches And I was already of the mind that I just hated how a lot of them chose to act and respond, okay? I hated it because I could see from the get that all these people were being catty bitches that didn't know how to do anything else other than just be catty bitches, basically. And I was just of the opinion that I would never watch any of these people. And I kind of put Cinder in the same place because I'll be honest, I really don't care for a lot of streamers. And even like or hate Cinder, I just wasn't really, like, I don't even watch Maury. I don't even watch Maury. I love Maury, and I don't even watch her because I don't watch VTubers unless they're in drama. So, you know, it wasn't a really big deal for me. But, like, seeing this, I'm just like, yeah, this woman sucks. This woman sucks. And I don't like her. I don't like her. I'm not talking about Cinder. I'm talking about Silver. You know, I always knew there was something wrong with her. Like when I no, I'm just kidding. Okay, chat, don't tell me if you're unfollowing people. All right, that's like a personal thing. All right. If you don't like these people, you unfollow them. I don't need to know. All right. Had that gut feeling. I looked at the screenshots. I like lurking for fan art. No, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I think how Silver reacted was also due to Shoujo. It's possible. Possible that she was just like already beaten down by how she was treated with Shoujo. And you know, I can't really... We don't really know the Shoujo situation completely because a lot of these people refuse to talk about it in a honest way, you know? In a very honest way. Here, I guess I can turn TTS back on. But I just like, can I get a TLDR of what you've said so far? I was in class and couldn't watch earlier. Basically, Silverveil lied about everything. And either she was acting like a schizoid fail woman, or she is just a lying cunt, and I hate her. I don't hate often, but I will hate Silverveil because Silverveil acted disgusting. I mean, it's just like I didn't know what I was gonna expect when I started reading the Silverveil section. I was like, I was hard pressed to see if I would find something new. Partially because of how Tectone responded to this. I was like, Tectone said this was a nothing burger. I was like, okay, if he says it's a nothing burger, cool, you know? But I am very surprised. I was very much so surprised. I was like, oh, maybe this is just a lot of schizo talk. No, this is a lot of evidence. I mean, some of it's circumstantial, like the mod stuff. But if they had mods that said that and acted like that, yeah, I can listen. I don't think it's cool how Cinder just like got in her head like that. Because in the end, Cinder should have talked to these people more, you know. And if these people continued to act like it, it would just like, well, I'm trying to talk and you guys aren't talking, basically. But it sounds like a lot of these people acted like this, and it was just it's just gross, man. It's just fucking gross. Tectone says it's a nothing burger. He acts like his friend. No, yeah, Tectone is just I don't know what to think about that, man. He is nice to people he likes. I've seen him be nice to a lot of people I respect. And the moment that you upset him, he will burn you to the ground, basically. Tectone didn't read any of it. I'm not convinced he did. I don't believe he did. He says he did. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I believe that he read none of it and that he is lying. So, I don't believe he did it. He is not being honest when he said that he read it. And I would say that to his face. I would say that I'd be like, I'm not gonna go out there and seek this man. I think that's retarded. But, like, I would say to his face, I don't think you read the damn fucking thing. He was nice to my Oshi, still don't trust him. Exactly. He's nice to a lot of people I like. And I know that that will come back to bite them eventually. So. I agree. She is just as catty. Thank you for the 5. I need to finish making dinner. Temp stream starts in 30 minutes. Okay. I need to finish making dinner. What I'm planning on doing is I did want to chill tonight. Temp said I could be in call with him. Might do some reaction-based stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do. But I need like 10 minutes to cook my beef.
Okay, time to go back to the carrier.
So, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to take 10 minutes to go cook the beef I need to cook. It'll take 10 minutes. Then I'll put my food together. It'll be amazing. And then when I get back, we'll continue. I want to play Minecraft. I also need to read Super Chats. So here's what we're going to do. I'm done reading the Cinder Doc for the rest of the day. I got through what I wanted to. If you are here for just the Cinder Doc, you may disperse now. I won't get upset or mad at you. If you want to stick around while I sit and talk about other stuff, you are more than welcome to, because I am planning to talk about stuff through the end of the night. But I need to go make some food. In the meantime, I have a video I just put out that I'm going to play for you guys. So I'm going to do that. And when I get back, we'll continue. We'll catch you later. All right. Yeah, if you decide that you want to leave now, totally cool, totally fine. That is Cinder for the day. We'll come back and read the last of the stuff tomorrow. So, let me pull up my video that I made today. It's like 9 minutes. It's a part of a stream I did. Oop. Pull it up. It might not even load because YouTube is sucking. There it goes. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, I'll be back in about 10-ish minutes. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. And then when I get back, we'll play Minecraft. I will take a shower. Sometimes every single day or every other day, depending on what's going on, if I'm not working that day. Is that weird? Maybe I'm...
Okay, I think I'm done listening to Akko. Okay. That's kind of stupid way out here like that. I think after this load, I think I'm done for tonight. Yeah, I'm still in the top 100. I mean, I only mine like 600. A couple more loads and I'll be up there. The goal is to get to at least 10 billion. That's about 20 mining loads. That's mining 20 loads in this type 11. Anyways, I'm done.
The milk? No, I'd have to ask my family because they've been to Disney World and
Alright, with that, thank you everyone for joining in. No intro, and since, yeah, not really worth rating, so I'm just gonna call it here. Alright, night guys.